Happy Monday and welcome to this week's Spotlight on America. As you know, this summer I'm taking a 30-day rail pass on Amtrak. After 11 years in Peru, I want to reconnect with the real United States. So every week you'll see a spotlight on a place that's not all that well known across the country. And today we're looking at a state capital, and that is Raleigh, North Carolina. Other than doing simple arithmetic, another great talent of mine is naming all the state capitals. I want to spotlight Raleigh after I spent a substantial amount of time there, 1 hour to be exact, maybe a little bit more. And here's the story. You know I love Amtrak. I've traveled across the country straight from California to New York, really didn't take the slow tour, and I did the same thing going north from Florida to New York a few years ago while living here in Peru. That's why I want to do the 30-day rail pass, take my time and really get to see some things. I hopped on the train one night in Orlando, Florida, and we were on the train all night, and we got off in the morning in Raleigh. I shouldn't say we stopped in the morning in Raleigh. It's a really long line to get onto the train for the new passenger. So I hopped off for a minute, get some fresh air, stretch my legs, so I run into the bathroom for a minute. Well, it must have been a long minute because by the time I got out, the train was gone. And then my microphone cut off. Just listen to this. I want you to know I had to stop and record this a second time. So where were we? Right, I got off the train in Raleigh, North Carolina. The train left without me, and then my microphone cut off. I started to talk like a space-age chipmunk. The life of a solopreneur. I hope you appreciate this. I could be teaching Basic 3 right now at IBNA. 8:45. 8:45. Love that place. The administration has no respect for teachers. I'd much rather work with professionals like you who want to advance a cause and a lucrative business. I got off the train in Raleigh, North Carolina, somewhere around 7 o'clock on a Monday morning, maybe Tuesday morning, and the train was gone. One of the attendants from inside came out. He knew, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. He had a good sense of humor about it. So I look over, the train is gone. I look over again, and he said, nope, still not there. Either he's sadistic and loves laughing at my misery, or he knows how to take care of business. And guess what? They took care of me. They got on the phone with somebody who got in touch with the people on the train. They grabbed my backpack, my laptop, took it off and left it in Virginia. Well, no, they set it aside at a station in Virginia, booked me on the next train, which was an hour and change later. So I had a little time to walk around Raleigh. Didn't go too far from the station, and it was still pretty quiet, but there was something about this place. I said, you know what? A lot of people go to the Outer Banks or they go to Biltmore Estates to visit North Carolina from where I'm from, but I'll tell you, if I ever spend any more time in North Carolina, first off, I'm going to go to Johnson County and pay that speeding ticket I got 19 years ago, which apparently was never cleared. I pled not guilty, and that was the last I heard of it. But that's another story. And I'm going to check out Raleigh, just to show my appreciation. They're really cool about it. So they booked me on the next train. There's, going along that route, there's a Silver Star and there's the Silver Meteor, something like that. One train has Wi-Fi, the other one doesn't. So they put me on the train that had the Wi-Fi. Got my laptop. First thing I did is open up and type on Facebook, Dear Amtrak, you are awesome. And if we're friends on Facebook, you can type that in. I got 2 likes from 2 ladies who are not supposed to know about each other. Let's just say one of them I met on Amtrak. Please don't dox or stalk her. She's very nice. I haven't talked to her in a long time. But the point is this, Raleigh, North Carolina, Amtrak, this is what makes life worth living. I certainly don't regret growing up where I did, but there are little places around the United States, and that's the purpose of this. So when you get around the country, you appreciate places that are not glitz and glamour. They're not Times Square. They're not the Las Vegas Strip. But they make America what it is. And to the staff at Amtrak who bailed me out about 11 years ago, thank you very much. And to the people of Raleigh, I'll be back to stimulate your economy. Now enjoy the outro music. It's a whole lot better than space-age chipmunks.